So explain that since we're talking about that, because I know what you do. We're talking about it. You're a mouse killer.
No. PETA's gonna call in. They're gonna be really mad at you.
And you guys need to look at her face when I said that, because just so you know, I haven't ate meat in like 10 years. So for me to call you a fucking mouse killer is awesome.
I am a lab tech at the hospital.
Yep.
So I work in fertility. We're looking at early embryo development, and I get embryos from mice. So I essentially knock up my mice and then take out their embryos and do experiments on the embryos.
So do you have to play Barry White in the background when you're doing it?
Light some candles? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
You gotta set the mood.
Yeah, I mean, I shoot them up with hormones first.
Do you really?
Then I set the mood.
Do you shoot them with hormones first so that they're all jacked up?
Yeah. So I inject my female mice with like ovulation hormones, then I stick them in with a boy mouse.
He doesn't need to be...
He doesn't need anything. He's good to go. They're good to go all the time. He's a mouse. Like.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah. And then I kill them. And that's my job.
Do you like doing it?
Murder?
I like how you went to that directly. That's not what I was asking, but...
I like my job. Science is cool. Making embryos and like looking at them in a dish as they're dividing is really cool.
Oh, that must be pretty cool.
Right? Like I start with like one cell and then it divides and it divides and it like I'm growing something. The actual murder of rodents is probably the worst part of my day, but...
Do you do that on the daily? Like daily, you guys run those experiments every day?
Yeah, so we order mice in.
Yeah.
From a company.
Oh, I know. And there's only like 2 or 3 companies that does the world for it. I've read quite a bit on that.
Yeah, so Charles River sends us our mice, and yeah.
So what are you testing? What are you trying to accomplish? What's the goal here?
So we're looking at how different molecules help the embryo to maintain its cell size.
Okay.
Because basically when it's ovulated, it's in an environment that it shouldn't live at.
Yeah.
So to figure out how and why it lives there at the like basic science level in a person or a mouse. And then if you know that, you can start applying those reasons and those molecules and all that information to in vitro to make in vitro better. To make in vitro more like a person. Because in vitro rates are not great.
They're not?
No, not really. I don't know what the actual statistics are, but for the $10,000 that you're going to pay for in vitro treatment, your odds are not good.
So basically, if I get you, you're trying to reproduce the best environment possible to have the embryo live in it, to increase the chances of it to survive and actually come to fruition and a child be born out of it.
So if we like fully understand how it works in vivo biology, we can make in vitro biology better.
That's interesting. So you're really just trying to recreate the best environment possible.
Yeah, that's like steps down the road from me. I'm at basic science mouse research. Yeah. Several steps down is people research and then using it on people who are in a clinic. But yeah, that's my nerd job.